What's up? Good morning. Happy New Year. Let's get it. Are we ready to go already? Spy looks like it's dropping. It's a lot of puts going on right now. I had to literally restart my computer at 9:27. Okay. I was like, this can't be right. All right. Okay. Tesla dropping per usual and spy. Well, shout out to Thinkorswim for getting it together for me. Alrighty. Gold looks like it's moving. Spy's moving down. Spy's hitting the order block though. Tesla may go to 449. Right. Nvidia. Oh, gold, Spy, Tesla. All right, guys. I hope you guys slept good. All right, looks like ARM is winning right now, but we're not, you know. I put this here for you guys if you guys don't want to do Tesla or um, Spy. I like to keep it flavorful. Uber is killing the game right now. I don't know if you guys look at gammas or whatever, but Lyft was in a gamma squeeze. Let's see. Let's see. Alrighty. You see, it's doing a pullback right now on Spy and Tesla. Hopefully, Tesla is going up from here. Let's see, gold. So far, it looks like everything is on drop mode, but it's in an order block, so be careful. It's also underneath the 200 moving average, and it's also approaching the 72 moving average. So be very careful with that. All right. Switch to a 5-minute chart. Be careful about order blocks, guys. Truly. I don't like y'all to get caught up in that. It's not the move. Alrighty. SPY is dipping though, but again, order block. But I do think that it can head down because of the strength. And it looks like if you look at the daily chart, remember, pull your charts up, that daily chart, it could possibly get to 683. I like it. This is one of those days where it's like, ugh, if you got in and had your levels together, see, you might actually feel comfortable doing a put. Um, it could possibly go to 684. Don't be greedy. Grab your money, get out, keep it moving. But look at the strength is real. Also, unemployment data did come out today, guys. It is strong. This might be one of those days today. I don't know if y'all can hear my dog barking, but he's going in. All right, let today be green, guys. The new year, it would be great to be green before the new year starts and the volume starts picking up. I'm so excited to trade next week. Woo! Somebody has upset my dog. All righty. I said I was going to get an open today and hold a get into one of those contracts. Let's see what they say. Open is going crazy. So I might have to take a look at that. Yep, open just jumped up and pulled back today. January 16th. I wonder what that's going to do. If you guys are interested in open, one of the big hedge funds bought a ton of shares in open last quarter. You guys should, just peek in and look at some hedge fund situations to see where they're positioned. It's really interesting. Kind of gives you like a little cheat code, and then you watch for entry levels. Remember, unemployment released today. So today is a possible long play. So, um, just waiting to see. It could possibly go to 683, 684, and then reversed, but it is in a buyer's order block. Be careful. But it did start off underneath the 200 and under the 72 moving average. So that is pretty strong. Also, make sure you guys set alerts on your Thinkorswim. I mean, TradingView. It's so great. Like if you want certain setups, like okay, you want to get in only when it hits VWAP, or you want to get in when it hits um, the certain moving averages. It really, really helped me master SPX. I was like, oh yeah, I cannot trade without alerts for sure. Cause sitting here watching it is like paint dry. Whoop. If we're just being honest, you know. If you guys get 0 data expirations, y'all better close out quick because remember, this is a half day today and the market is only open till 1 p.m. Eastern time. So get your money and go. Not the day to be just chilling, okay? So if the market gives you something, be grateful, take that thing and get up. Because it's not a guarantee. I'm liking SPY puts for sure. Okay. Anybody in SPY puts? Shout out to y'all. Tesla look like it's still dropping. Okay, SPY. I'm up 10% and woof, it is moving. I love when it moves fast. This is why we can't wait till next year because it moves like this every day. And SPY will print, print, print. Okay, print. You know what that means? Honey burner. Yep, it sure will. It will print for you and it will be happy to serve you. Happy to serve you. Just please believe it. Believe it, please. Y'all ever been to the Porsche experience? I'm really excited. We're going this weekend. I got it for a Christmas present and I'm so geeked. It's like, thank you, God. I love Porsches. It's not me. It's not me. All right. I think we got one nice little push down ready for SPY. Be a great time to take profit before the 951 pullback. So if you have any contracts, feel free to grab some of that profit. While you always want to sell in strength, not when it's pulling back and it sucks. So I'm up 26%, 29% on that. Yo, I just tried to close out and it was like, we don't want to feel it. Jesus, come on, guys. So now I'm waiting for it to go back into strength again. All right, it filled. Yikes. I'd have to say that's probably the most stressful thing is when you're trying to get it filled and then you have to keep going back and you think you got out of it and you didn't. Oh, the worst. Mm, Look at Lee. I'm also in Lyft, but again, I don't like to s- Lyft hit my gammas yesterday. All right, remember it's 9:48. We're getting ready for that pullback or a continuation. So prepare for that. I'm looking at possibly it getting to 684.90 on SPY. Tesla look like it's want to play. It's giving little baby price action. Okay, like stutter. SPY was definitely coming out the block with it. I did not hesitate to get in because it was under the 200 and the 72 right off the top. So I just jumped right in. Sometimes you have to get to a place where you just trust yourself and you're like, you know what? I'm not 942 ain't it. I'm gonna go ahead and get and jump in, especially with days that it comes out the gate super strong. How are y'all doing? Proper. Okay. 950. Make sure you guys get familiar with the Forex Factory calendar so you can know what's going on with red envelope days. That is super helpful. So you would know today is like half a day. You would know that data report came out, etc. Okay. I promise you, I really love SPY. It can be really smooth when it's smooth. It's been choppy for the past couple of days, so it's kind of trying to give you something to go with today. I appreciate that. I closed out of my contracts earlier, so I'm in green for the day. Remember, I said this is in an order block, so be careful. That order block is rangy, you know. It could decide to bless you or take all your money. So you always want to be careful with that order block. There's still a lot of seller power inside of the candles right now. And remember, it's 9:53, so it is in its pullback, and either it will do a full reverse or continue down. So be careful. I'm just kind of walking you guys through it. I'm out the game. Oh my God, who's my dog barking at, guys? Do y'all hear him? All right. Tesla is still hovering around that area, but it is still under the 72 and the 200. And usually that means a continuation. And remember, Tesla will drag SPY down too. They play off of each other. So in about 5 minutes, we'll know if it's going to adjust itself to go into calls for the day. Or is it going to continue down and go further for puts? So far, it's looking like it wants to go into call world. It just hit VWAP on the 1 minute chart, but it's 9:54. This could be a bull 180, which means it comes down, then pulls all the way back up, and then does a reversal. So be careful. Let's see. Okay. Pulling back. So now it's 9:55. Sellers are coming back in, but can they hold it? Tesla look like it cannot hold going back up. So if that's the case, it may drag SPY back down. Sometimes Tesla has no weight and doesn't do anything to SPY. So it's funny. Tesla can go up and SPY can go down. So don't always base it on that either. Okay. I'm looking here at the 30-second chart. Shout out to Lee. Put me on that 30-second life. Right. 30-second selling pressure came in. Could be a second run down for SPY if you did not get in it already. Boop. Hope y'all getting your money today. Today was a great day. It was easy. It was easy work. This is one of those easy work days. Came out the gate, came down hard underneath that 200 and that 72. You had a nice 15-minute run of price action. The quicker in, the quicker out, just start to compound your contracts. That's how you build your money. Not staying in the market longer. Building contracts. So aim for your goal this year. How high? How many contracts do you guys want to trade? What's the highest number you've ever traded? For me, 50. And I was like, "Oh my God." It was so fast and it was so scary and it was all the things. I wonder how far it can go today with the market shutting down early. And then there's no trading tomorrow. And then we will pick back up. Okay. How far can you go, Spy? So it would have been great for an entry at 9:56 if anybody had got in. 9:56 was a good time to re-enter. Also, Tesla Gamma is coming into Tesla. Just letting y'all know. That means those contracts could fly off the chart. If you guys ever want to know about Gamma, there's a really good video on it. This guy did it, and he used Tesla. Tesla has a lot of gamma squeezes where it builds up. So when you're looking at your contracts, if you trade options, just look for where it says gamma and look for a range between like 15 and 30. And then usually it will just go through the roof and you'll make a lot of money on that contract. When gamma changes, the delta increases. So it's a really cute little hack you can do when you're trading. Yeah, so we got okay, SPY looks like it is headed down with some momentum. I don't know if you guys are in it, but congratulations if you are. Make it a goal to be like, I'm not trading until price comes back to VWAP. Price came back to VWAP on the 2 minute at 956, pulled down. That would have been a nice, healthy move. Also, that would have been a great time to get into a contract so you didn't lose time and theta decay. Somebody put in some puts on Nike. Usually Nike does really good at the end of the year. I don't think it did so good this year. I don't think anything's doing great this year. Just recession, tariff, everything has just been like wobbly, wobbly, woo all over the place. And I am speaking goodness over 2026 for you guys. Uber and Lyft have been doing good. Let's see. Okay. SPY is still in his order block on the 12-minute chart. If you were nervous about getting in, if price comes down past 685.35, it might be a really big move down. So you can be on the lookout for that. Another entry. There's a lot of entry areas. Sometimes you won't get to hold it as long, but there's still good entries. Tesla's doing something crazy. Let's see. What is SPY gonna do? SPY was so red on the day. It was like, yeah. Also, when you're looking at the daily chart, make sure you just look for level to level. Like, okay, wherever it halted, try to get in underneath that. So 2 days ago, price came all the way down to 686.02. And then that would have been a great entry to go further lower on SPY. So if SPY can break this area right here, the 685.65, it may possibly go down to 684.90. Hopefully you're not in a same day expiration because remember it's eating that contract up really fast. And sometimes you'll hit you'll get in profit and then it'll shrink back up really fast. Ugh. That's how SPX is. It's like, oh, you get like maybe twice to grab your profit, but you don't get much time after that. Lessons learned, market tuition paid, trust. All right, what did we say? It just broke that area we talked about. It's testing it, kind of squished back. All right, this is the perfect Oliver setup on SPY. If it can come down, it probably is possibly going to go to 685 and then 684.90. Y'all watch his video. They're so good. So this would be called the green bar ignored. So red, green, red. If it goes a penny below the green bar, so if I took off this relative volume, just to show you, there is like a super high percent chance it will just keep shooting down, like over 70% chance. So if it comes down a penny below this low, there is a high percentage of it shooting all the way down to 684.90. One of the best, easiest plays you can get into trading is the red and green bar ignored. You know me, I'm gonna drop y'all some gems, okay? Dropping gems. You see how it's struggling? It's struggling to get below this, but it did come down. But usually it will keep pushing. This holds a lot of power, that inside bar. Y'all should read about the inside bar if you don't know about it. So remember, I said there's a super high chance. Now there's also the chance, 30, maybe 30% chance that it'll just reverse on you. That's why you got to be patient and look at lower time frames to see how it's reacting. Pull this back down. Tesla, it looks like it's getting ready to do a nice drop. Ooh, Tesla. Yikes. All right, guys, let's see what is happening. Tesla is pushing. Tesla's push will help SPY push. So it's a joint effort. It's a joint effort. I think SPY might end up going to like 683 overnight, to be honest with you. Oof. So how about one of my SPY contracts did not exit? That's what I mean. Thank God it's moving down. But I'm glad I looked. I'm telling y'all, when y'all get into contracts, some contracts, they will hold your money back. That's why it's like, even if it's cheap, it will hold up your progress. So sometimes it's best not to be like a cheapskate when you're getting good contracts, you know? You want something that's liquid, that's gonna pay fast, get you where you need to go, and get out. All right, I just closed that other one. And now the one that I have for in January is moving faster. It's a trip how one contract can literally stall your whole move. I was like, why is this not closed? What is happening? So be careful with that. Look at SPY. So Oliver's rule worked. It broke down below it. So there's a high possibility that it may go to 684 or at least right above that. or 685. Nice. Okay. I hope y'all inspired right now. Woof. Cause it is moving and grooving, moving and grooving. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, I just love when price action moves. Boy, y'all ain't ready for next year. Y'all not ready. Boy, they gonna be flying up and down. Yeah, y'all, this is the snooze fest of the year. Just wait till it gets amazing. Oh my God. 'Cause this right here is paint dry. Ugh. Like don't come over here looking like, okay, this is where you're trying to get the bag at the end of the year. Nope. Okay. Are y'all green? What's good? Put a yes in chat if you're green. Yes. Money. I wonder, can Spy make it down to 685? That would be splendiferous. I just love when it just goes level to level. I'm not here for this shrinking back. Stop shrinking back. See, this is where those same day contracts. Mm. And when you're in an order block, but when you're in an order block, it shrinks a lot, like goes up and down and up and down and up and down while it's trying to find its place. So that's why I always say, if you can wait to clear out of an order block, then do so. It will it will be like peace on your soul to not trade within the order block. All right, looks like it might. Tesla looks like it might go to 449. Okay. 15 minutes left. And tomorrow there is no trading. So sleep in, guys. Okay. Spy still pushing down. Okay, Spy. I think it wants to get to the nether level. Secretly in my soul. Just to look like it might want to come back up. But it's under VWAP. I'm ready to eat some breakfast. I'm hungry. All right. Tesla's coming back down. Also in that green order block. SPY may make it to 685.00. It's already at 685.31. It does like to go to even bank numbers. So it might do 685.25. It just hit 25. Did a little baby pullback. All right. We are seriously in green today, guys. SPY paid. SPY paid. There was 3 entries that you could have done in SPY today that would have given you peace and soul, peace and calmness. I really want you to remember this as you go into this year. I want you to write down what kind of trade entries make you feel safe. I did this last night, and what made me feel safe was the one that popped up today. Well, actually, all of them. The red bar or the green bar ignored. So that means red, then a green one. Then the next red has to go right below that green one. And that's what it did. And look what happened. It tanked down. Okay. I love when price just goes strongly under the 72 and the 200. That usually means it will be bullish for at least half a position. Love that. Okay. And then what is the other one I like? VWAP. When it crosses and closes under VWAP, I love. And now we're at 685.04. And so it may go ahead and get to 684.90. 684.99, 98. I feel like I'm in an auction. 99, 98, 96. Does anybody got 75? I mean, and it looks like the strength is going to keep going. I must say, it does look like that. So I hope you guys got paid off SPY because it was a great move. Boom, and it hit his level. Don't play with me with these levels, y'all. SPY loves these gray levels. Tesla loves the red and the blue level. And this one, like the ones, the 22s and 72s, and SPY loves the half. You see how it bounced up off of that half one? Not an accident. All right. And so Tesla may come down to this because it loves those areas. See how SPY bounces off gray? We call those SPY levels. And then Tesla bounces off of the bold blue ones. Blue all the way down. So I'm thinking it could possibly get close to 449. I think it could do that. Oh, I'm out for today, guys. Oh, take a nice little stretch. Ooh. What was that, y'all? It was like 40-minute day, 30-minute day. Boop. How can you not love this life? So grateful to whoever decided to trade rice back in Japan. Y'all should read the history about trading. The first market was the rice market. It was over there talking about who got the basmati, who got the jasmine, who got the long grain, who got the medium, who got the wild rice, forbidden rice. That's how they was doing it. Okay. They was trading rice. And then this guy named Neil Nissen, I want to say, he made this book called Japanese Candlesticks. Y'all got to get this book. The book is juicy. Now, you're going to have to increase your capacity for reading if you're going to trade. Okay. You can't just be like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Morning. All right. We got 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. Let's go. Who is in here? All right. SPY hovering around this little baby gray level, the 36. Let's see. Let me mark a line between this Tesla level. Come back. Look at that. It literally pulled off half. It started off the origin of half the level on Tesla. So what's your goal for 2026? How many contracts do you want to aim to trade for 2026? That's what I want you guys to think about. Contracts. See. Yeah, let's see. All right, the countdown is on, and we have 7 more minutes. I feel like SPY is not going to really do anything else. So if you guys want to go, we can go. Let me see. Um, 5, 2, 8. Let's see. Mm, 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 mm. That was super easy, guys. Oh, I love an easy day. All right. Well, as you can see, I don't think SPY has a lot more room left in it, but it could if you're kind of hanging out here babysitting. All right. It looks like it could push down, but I'm concerned about this buyer's area. You see how all the buyers pushed up here? There's some buyers that pushed up here. There's some buyers that pushed up here. So that tells me that this could just reverse on us. And it is. It's reversing. It's reversing, guys. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and log off. I hope y'all have a happy new year. Be safe tonight. If you go to church, have a great time at church, and make sure that you set the intention to be 1% better every day. 1% better every day, guys. And thank you for joining me. Those who popped in, tell your friends, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Game over.